good to see you.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, analyze tonight. What do you see?
Big night for President Trump. Look, this thing is over. We know this. This was going to be Nikki Haley's biggest opportunity. She's 10 points down with 50% of the vote in. This is like when you start off on those roller coasters, Sean, and you start really low. That's where she started, 1-2%. You crest all the way up. You think things are going well, and then you go over the edge, and it's downhill from there. South Carolina is not going to go well for her. Nevada is not going to go well for her. Florida is not going to go well for her. It's time for the party to unite. This primary is over, but she wants to hang around, so we're going to have to beat her in a couple more states.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Nikki Haley again today because I have a theory as to what is going on with Nikki Haley. And a clip that I previously showed you guys, I think is a little bit telling, just a little bit. But like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's dive in.
Representative Green, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's great to see you. I see that big smile on your face. I know the energy in the room there has to be electric right now. Tell us how you're feeling, how everybody's feeling. I know you've been on the ground in New Hampshire, out there campaigning for President Trump.
Oh, it's been incredible. This state has been fired up for President Trump. And I think his victory tonight tells the Republican Party exactly what they need to hear. Number one, it declares the primary over, because the exit polls have shown that more independents and more Democrat voters have actually voted in the Republican primary than actual Republican primary voters. That tells you something right there. That means that Nikki Haley has been propped up by independents and Democrats, not real Republicans. So Donald Trump is our Republican primary candidate. It's time for Nikki Haley to drop out. She doesn't want an embarrassment in South Carolina.
Congresswoman, can I ask you a question? I mean, talk about the ego, because I think what irks me about what we just saw, which was this super positive speech from Nikki Haley saying she's going to keep going forward. The ego of the campaign and the ego of the candidate at this point now is doing the bidding of the other side, because they know they don't have a path, but they're going to keep doing this. And as long as they keep doing this, they're wasting money for the party. They're also they're wasting the energy. They're distracting. If you coalesce now, you got a better chance in November. The fact they're not doing that, to me, it reeks of arrogance.
Oh, I totally agree with you. This is Nikki Haley setting money on fire. And she's going to continue doing it because not only is she egotistical, she's delusional, absolutely delusional. There is no campaign for Nikki Haley. This is a fake campaign, and it needs to be over with. And shame on Nikki Haley for continuing this. It's an embarrassment not only for her, but it's an embarrassment for anyone that is supporting her. Donald Trump is our Republican nominee, and he is going to win the general election. The polling is showing it every single week. He is beating Joe Biden, and it's time for everyone to get behind Donald Trump. This is a referendum on the Republican Party to listen to Republican voters. We want Donald Trump, and we want the Republican Party to get the message, hear it loud and clear. Let's go. Let's defeat the Democrats.
Time to take back this country.
I think Nikki Haley knows exactly what she's doing. Or I think the people around Nikki Haley knows exactly what the strategy is and exactly what they are doing. And this is what I think the strategy is. You guys can give me your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section, because as we've seen, Iowa, she didn't even get second in Iowa. Didn't even get second. She got third. Second was distant, right? Now, granted, it was a close third place between her and DeSantis, but it was a distant second place. So she didn't even get that. She got third. Move on to New Hampshire. As you just heard, record number of Democrats voting. Record number. And she still lost by double digits. Still lost. More Democrats and independents voted than actual Republicans. And she still lost by double digits. Still lost. So you have to sit back and you ask yourself, why is she still running? Vivek is out. Ron DeSantis, the guy who got second place, right, in Iowa, he's gone. And he got second. Not third. He was in second place. So you have to ask yourself, what is happening here? What is going on? And this is the thing that I came up with. What if they're trying to, what's the word I want to use? What if they're trying to wrap Trump up in so many things that he can't truly campaign for the general? They've got him wrapped up in court. They've got him wrapped up in a pointless primary. So he can't really campaign for the general against Joe if he's campaigning against Nikki Haley this whole time. If he's in court back and forth this whole time. What if they are really just trying to drain his funds? It takes a lot of money to run for president, as I'm sure we all know. It takes a whole lot of money. There's a lot of advertisements that need to be run. Those cost a lot of money. I believe Nikki Haley's team spent like $100 million in just Iowa alone. It's unfathomable money. What? Oh. If I remember, I could be wrong on the number, but it was an exorbitant amount. I do remember Vivek saying that during his campaign, while he was running, he spent $30 million of his own money. So even if you want to just go by what Vivek said, $30 million, Vivek only ran in one state, in Iowa. And he was done. $30 million. So what if that's the strategy? Keep Trump wrapped up into this fake primary, as MTG just said, and drain him of his funds and his donors' funds. What if that's the strategy? What if that is actually why Nikki Haley is still running? Because it's obvious she's not going to win. Anybody with half of a brain cell and two working or even just one working eyeball could see that. You'd have to be as blind as a bat. It's literally like her best chance to make a serious splash was in New Hampshire, and she lost by double digits. That was her best chance. And she lost by double digits. She's not even polling well in her own home state. So, my question to you all, do you think I'm right? Let me know. Let me know. And I love that she was asked about spending all of this money, which could be going to better causes. Check it out.
Good.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you, Dean. Oh, I love that. We don't get out and vote on Tuesday. It's important.
Yeah.
Good
So,
stuff.
can I ask you just like a tiny question?
Yeah.
Do you think it's responsible for politicians to spend like $100 million in Iowa on TV ads, which go to mainly news stations that have lied to us for years, when there's homeless veterans out there that could use that money? When you didn't even come close to beating Trump, and you spent like $100 million in TV ad money?
Do you know my husband's a veteran?
That's fine, but I'm
He's
just
a combat
saying.
veteran?
I'm
and
asking
do you know that
you.
when the media doesn't tell the truth, the whole reason you put commercials on is to tell the truth because
But
the media doesn't?
My point is, you're not going to beat Trump, and
You know
all
what?
of the money you're wasting could go to better causes.
I appreciate
that would make
that.
the Republican Party actually look better.
You know what?
See what I'm
Last I
saying?
saw, it was a democracy. So we're going to keep working for a good democracy. We're going to work for freedom. But thank you for your service.
Last time I checked, it was a democracy. No. Can you tell me anywhere where our founding fathers wrote anywhere where it says democracy and to the republic for which it stands? Republic? Is that what you mean? It doesn't say into the democracy for which it stands. No. into the republic. So get that straight first, Nikki. But second, you also just exposed yourself because Republicans know that we live in a republic, a constitutional republic. Democrats speak of us living in a democracy. So thank you, Nikki, for exposing yourself. I do want to say that. Congratulations. You played yourself. Number two, we're on to you. We're on to you, Nikki. And I will say this. The same way that you aren't quitting, we aren't either. We aren't quitting. We know that you're not a true Republican. Or if you were, we know you probably got that phone call or that conversation that they tried to have with Carrie Lake that got leaked. We know you probably had that same conversation, except instead of telling them no like Carrie Lake did, we know exactly what you did. You took the money and ran with it. So, we aren't going anywhere, Nikki. We're not. So you could stay in this race as long as you want to. It's not going to matter at the end of the day. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to make Trump's win just that much better. You know, just knowing how much effort, time, and resources that they put into stopping this man. Just knowing that and looking back and realizing no matter how much money these elitists have, no matter how much influence or, control, right? They don't have as much control as we do. We just can beat them with sheer numbers. 10,000 of them, over 100 million of us. Come on now. Doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. So, yeah. Y'all let me know. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I a lunatic? Am I crazy? Am I off my rockers? Talk to me. Peace and love. I'm out.